coming up in this read. That's telling me, Cancers, because it's their actions towards you, that your person does not want to miss out on an opportunity with you. And specifically, the opportunity of a lifetime. Cancers, let's do your love reading for January 2023. If love isn't your thing, then you can always go check out your lifestyle reading that I've released at the start of the month. Please do read my description box and my pinned comment below for any information that you might need about me, the decks that I'm using, my upload schedule, and the information on private readings as well. To reveal the description box, if you're on mobile, then you just click below where it says more. And do remember that this is a general reading, so you only take what resonates for you, especially if you're cross-watching. So you can flip it, reverse it, take it, or leave it. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Cancers, while I'm getting out your cards, I'm going to take you through what's going on at the moment. We've got Venus in Aquarius, so experimental relationships are going to be intriguing at the moment, okay? And many people are going to be looking outside of their usual type for romance and friendships. Venus in Aquarius is beckoning for you to love the unconventional, okay? So this is a time to develop more of a friendly approach in spousal relationships to increase intimacy. Now, for you, Cancers specifically, and Cancer rising people, well, you could be starting January feeling that you just can't do enough, and like your boss or your partner, just people in general, are just never happy. They're never satisfied with what it is that you do, right? And that can have you feeling really, really emotional. So this would be a good time for you to indulge in the intellectual exchanges rather than the emotional ones. And also, don't push yourself, Cancers. Know when it is for you to take a break or put a pause on something, and really allow your intuition to light the way forward. Focus on where it is that you're headed when the present moment becomes too difficult for you to navigate, okay? So when emotions are heightened and temperatures are rising, perhaps tempers are flaring, then it's time for you to go inwards and really lean into your intuition, okay, to figure a way out of that particular energy. Right, so your cards, you've got rekindle. Every relationship is magical moments that can be rekindled. So that is a direct nod at everything that I've just said, right? With temperatures rising, patiences are being tested, you're going to be feeling on edge, very, very maybe emotional and irritated at others at the moment. Just know that it's really, really temporary, okay? So don't do anything drastic throughout the month of January, Cancers, all right? The magical moments in relationships can and will be rekindled. You've got embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you with remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. So this feels like it's likely that there is going to be a misunderstanding or maybe even an argument with another individual. And like, I'm seeing that you're going to make up again really, really quickly, okay? This energy is going to fly out just as quickly as it flew in, all right? So I'm going to pull your tarot and see if we can get deeper into this particular energy for you, okay? Worth noting as well, before I put this deck away, that you had challenges underneath your remarkable card. So there are going to be challenges, but just know that it's temporary, right? Really, really temporary. Okay, so Cancers, we're going to take a look into your person of interest energy. We're going to look at what it is that they're thinking about you, how they're feeling towards you, anything that they're hiding, and what actions they're likely to take towards you as well, okay? Can I have Cancer's person's energy, please? What are they thinking, feeling, hiding, and what actions will they take? Thank you. Top two. Okay. Right. The Three of Coins and the Six of Swords in their headspace. So this is indicating that maybe you feel that they are on their way out, or that they're no longer interested, or something like that. This is indicating that in your person's headspace, Cancers, they do want to make it work. And now you've got the Seven of Wands that's come out off balance, okay? Your person doesn't want any drama. They don't want any disputes or arguments. They're just wanting to chill. Don't know why that's coming through, but it is. So that indicates to me, Cancers, that you think you've got something serious that you're wanting to discuss, and perhaps your person doesn't think it's as serious as you think it is. So this is basically that they're not on the same page as you at the moment, for whatever reason. It could just be their personality. I feel that it's just their personality. They're just not prioritizing the same things that you prioritize, certainly. As far as when it comes down to the connection or the relationship with you, yeah, that they are certainly wanting it from what I can see in their thought process. Can you tell us more about the Seven of Wands, please, in Cancer's person's headspace? Thank you. The Queen of Coins in reverse. Okay. A lack of stability, a lack of security. I'm feeling that that's more your energy there, Cancers. That's what you're concerned about. There could be a lot of emphasis on finances at the moment. You could be really worried about finances. That would certainly make sense. And it's frustrating, Seven of Wands off balance, to you, because they're not taking those concerns as seriously as they should be. Okay. You're very much no nonsense throughout this month in particular. And it's like you're just not quite getting through to them. Six of Swords, why is this here, please? In Cancer's person's headspace. Tell us about Six of Swords. Oh, loads. And they've all come out off balance as well. The Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Your Six of Swords is all about finding clarity. It's coming out of the uncertain times and heading towards a smoother journey. So it indicates that you've been through quite a lot with this particular person. And again, remember, all of these came out off balance. So your person's missing the mark. They're missing the mark completely. Because, again, like, you're worried. You're trying to make them see the severity or the seriousness of a specific situation, which I feel intuitively is about finances. And they're just brushing it off like it's nothing, right? It's almost like you can see the potential danger that's ahead. You have discussed this with your person, with that Eight of Wands. You've told them that you're worried and anxious, maybe even about the future as well, like you've told them. And they're like that. Well, what can I do about it? Do you know what I mean? It is a very sort of, because again, they came out off balance, is a very nonchalant response to something that you're trying to discuss that is really, really serious. And again, like, that's avoidance, okay? Ten of Swords with a King of Cups coming out off balance, that's avoidance. So your person, in their head, they're not thinking about it. They're not thinking about the things that you're worried about. Because they I don't know, with that King of Cups coming out off balance, perhaps they can't handle it. They can't handle the stress. So they're avoiding looking at the problem. Whereas you're trying to tackle the problem head on. Do you know what I mean? See, you're definitely not on the same page as this person at the moment, for sure. How are they feeling towards Cancer, please? Thank you. The Ten of Wands and the Two of Coins. Okay. Yeah, I would say, Cancers, that you certainly do feel like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders at the moment. I'm just going to put these back the correct way up just so I can fit everything on the table. Otherwise, I'm going to run into trouble by the time I get down to here. Yeah. So, your person, they do care about you. Their love language may not be the same as your love language. And again, that could be the cause of a lot of your frustrations with dealing with them. You're very practical, you're very realistic, and their energy, it is showing through to me as them being more, how do I say it, much more of like a dreamer. Much more of a someone who has maybe big thoughts and big ideas, but when it comes down to actually putting those big thoughts and ideas into their physical reality, that they're not able to marry the two together type thing. So we see in their heart space, and again, it feels temporary. It's like a temporary relief that they would like to provide to you. Ten of Wands, the Two of Coins, and then the Queen of Wands. So I'm going to clarify this particular energy. Can you tell us about the Two of Coins in their heart space toward Cancers, please? Thank you. The Five of Swords. Cancers at the moment, again with this being in their heart space, is an interesting one. At the moment, you're trying to have a conversation with this person who has this innate desire to be right, whereas you're just having this innate desire to be heard. Okay? With that Five of Swords, to clarify the Two of Coins in their heart space, that's someone who loves to be right. Can you tell us about Queen of Wands, please? Thank you. The Hangman in reverse. Your person's coming out as being in this sort of victim type mentality, Cancers. I would go out on a limb and say, look, if that's not the usual personality of this particular person, then it could be possible that they're also feeling the effects of this full moon in Cancer. So they could be a Cancer rising, you could be a Cancer sun, or vice versa. You could be a Cancer rising cross-watching this, dealing with a Cancer sun person. Take it as it resonates. But honestly, the indications are strong that they're also feeling the effects of this on an emotional level, for sure. And that they're in this place of feeling, because again, it's in their heart space, self-pity. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This particular Hangman in reverse, for their heart space, they're in a place of self-pity. Definitely feeling sorry for themselves. For what? Something to do with the Queen of Wands energy. It could be something to do, I'm getting with the way that somebody looks, the Queen of Wands. Perhaps this is someone that you've been with for a while. If it's not about like a romantic relationship, then it could be a friendship that you've had for a while, and perhaps they're coming to terms with getting older and no longer looking the way that they used to, type thing. Do you know what I mean? As far as feelings and emotions towards you, Cancers, again, in their heart space is a strange combination, okay? Queen of Wands in the upright position and the Hangman in reverse. This person is definitely attracted to you. They're certainly wanting to help you take some of that weight off of your shoulders. But again, Hangman in reverse, they're not going to be able to sustain that. They're not going to be able to maintain it for a long time. Okay, because I do get the strongest feeling here, Cancers, that at the moment, again, if it's not just a personality trait of your person, then it's at the moment they're in this place of being very, very selfish and only really thinking about themselves. Okay, what are they hiding? Oh, that was strange the way that came out. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. Nine of Wands in reverse. Interesting. The Three of Cups. So they're being overly defensive, but that's hidden energy. Oh, a Page of Cups, a Ten of Coins, and a Page of Swords. What are they hiding? Behind the scenes, Cancers, it looks like your person is defending somebody. They could be defending you behind the scenes. Like, say, if somebody is speaking ill of you that you don't know about, then they're defending you. A Page of Cups. So that's like an apology. It's also good news. Incoming good news. Ten of Coins, something about a family situation, long-term stability. It could be a job, and Page of Swords. So for a small handful of you, what your person's hiding from you is they've been looking for stable employment. They've been looking for a job, because look, you've got the Ten of Coins with the Page of Swords, and it's hidden. It looks like they would get that job as well, but they would keep it hidden until they actually know for certain that they legit have that job. So that they're not going to tell you that they're looking, but they're going to tell you after they've been successful. Why is that Nine of Wands in reverse, please? For others of you, where that's not about them looking for employment to help take the heat off of you, so to speak, then in secret, because it's hidden energy, they've been asking somebody else for some kind of financial help, support and assistance. They might have in secret asked a member of their family for some financial help, and they've done it in secret because they wouldn't want to embarrass you or make you feel like you weren't doing enough or something like that. The fact that they've had to ask somebody. Why is the Nine of Wands in reverse, please? Thank you. The Nine of Coins. Yeah, because you're fiercely independent, Cancers. That's why they're not wanting you to know that they've been asking someone else for help financially for both of you. Yeah, definitely. Because you're very strong, independent, and you wouldn't like to think that anyone else would look at you as being a bit of a charity case or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So it's hidden because they don't want to hurt your feelings, nor do they want you to feel embarrassed. And tell us about that Page of Cups, please, and the hidden energy. Thank you. Ooh, the Hermit. The Hermit with the Page of Cups. Do you know what I'm getting with that particular combination, Cancers? I'm getting a guilty conscience. Your person's hiding the fact that they do have a bit of a guilty conscience here, because they knew full well that there was a lot more that they could have done to help before the situation got to the point that it's at. They knew that they could have done more. Hermit, introspection. But they didn't act quick enough. And they're feeling guilty for that. So they're feeling that actually, yeah, they do owe you something, like some form of an apology, some form of solution also. What actions will they take toward Cancers, please? Okay, this one. The Queen of Swords. The Emperor. As actions towards you, Cancers. They're going to be very direct in their approach with the Queen of Swords and the Emperor. Remember, don't focus on the gender, right? It's just the polarization of the feminine and the masculine principles, right? So that combination, and I am going to clarify, it feels like your person is finally getting their head out of their ass and doing right by you, okay? Queen of Swords, Emperor, Strength, King of Coins, the Star and the Moon. This combination here with the Star and the Moon is facing the things that they should have faced right from the get-go, instead of just brushing you off like you were being paranoid, or like you were being a stress head or a worrier, you know. Can you tell us about the Queen of Swords and the Emperor as Cancer's person's actions toward Cancer, please? The Queen of Swords, thank you. Five of Wands and a Queen of Wands. They're going to be making some kind of a point, Cancers, that they're going to be, I don't want to say arguing with somebody, but for some of them they could be. They could be arguing their case to somebody. Five of Wands with a Queen of Wands. That's like really going for something in a very forceful manner. That there is a lot of force here with the Emperor energy. I mean, a Queen of Swords can be quite forceful as well, and the Five of Wands. If this is for those where I said that your person is defending you against someone else that you don't even know is potentially speaking ill of you, and your person is defending them in your absence, then that's where that argumentative energy is coming from. That they're going to really ensure that the message has gotten through for that person, that what they're doing is really inappropriate. It's that Queen of Wands energy for me again, though. It feels like that Queen of Wands is something else. Tell me about that Queen of Wands, please. Wheel of Fortune, the World and the Sun. If there were any concerns about your person caring more about someone else instead of prioritizing you, then it looks like they're going to be cutting that person off to make you happy, something like that. They're going to make a point of doing it. Wheel of Fortune, the World and the Sun. I mean, this is Victoria's energy. You got fate, karma, destiny, things moving in the right direction. You've got cycles ending with the world, which is also a card of victory. And then you've got the sun, joy, success, celebration, achievement also. It's a very good outcome. And it does indicate the energies that we said when I was like, look, that vibe of shit about to go wrong is gonna leave just as quickly as when it came in. Is indications of that as well. I'm feeling the message here, Cancers, is your person, whatever this situation is, they are going to be reprioritizing you. Strength and King of Coins. Can you tell us more about this, please? Thank you. The Ace of Coins in reverse. So finding a way out and finding a solution to the problem of having more finances going out than what's coming in. An Ace of Coins in reverse can also indicate a missed opportunity. So a Strength, King of Coins and Ace of Coins in reverse, that's telling me, Cancers, because it's their actions towards you, that your person does not want to miss out on an opportunity with you. And specifically, the opportunity of a lifetime. The world, the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card coming out. Yeah, they're not wanting to miss out on this opportunity with you. The Star and the Moon. So that's healing from secrets, I'm feeling. Why is the Moon here, please? The High Priestess. Again, more secrets. It's behind the veil energies. So intuitively you might have felt that your person was keeping something from you. And it's indicating with the Star and the Moon that those secrets, while they might not all be revealed, they're all going to be worked through. Can you tell us about the Star, please? Whoa. Okay. Death and the Two of Wands. Now, the force of these flipping made me drop the rest of the cards, but I'm being instructed to take that one. The Seven of Coins. The card of Harvest. The card of you reap what you sow. So your person has been reaping what they have sown. And what they have been sowing is basically not looking at the shit that they should have been looking at. They weren't acknowledging it. And it's just exacerbated the problems to the point of, well, fuck, now I need to deal with it, right? They've got no other option left but to turn this around, okay? In this deck, death is a rebirth, okay? So your person is going to be, it's like that they're either going through a transformation within themselves, or this is them saying that they're going to turn the situation with you around and transform it, which I feel is most likely. And then at the bottom of the deck you got Judgment. Yeah, listening to the higher self, being guided by their intuitive pill, also the pill of what it is that makes them happy, asking for a second chance, and the Four of Swords underneath that one. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini because they had that exact combination that came out in their read as well, like that exact combination. And the Nine of Swords underneath there with the Five of Coins. Yeah, whoever this is, Cancers, that they're not wanting to lose you, whether it's a romantic connection, a potential romantic connection, it could be a connection with a really good friend. Either way, they do not want to lose you. That is for certain. It feels like there's quite a lot of peer pressure that's going on as well, that's coming in from different angles. I don't know if that peer pressure is directed towards you or if it's directed towards your person. But certainly if there's another individual involved that your person's currently engaged in an argument with, then yeah, that peer pressure is going to be directed towards them. I'm so attracted to you, and so many things remind me of you, and I'm afraid to contact you. Okay. Yeah. So that argument might well have already happened then, Cancers, for some of you, not all of you. And for those where it's already happened, you can be rest assured that that person is coming back to you pretty damn quick. Like, basically the same as the Gemini read. Pretty much. Maybe not exactly word for word, but the end result was exactly the same, because they've got somebody coming back super quick as well. This person is literally thinking of you day and night, night and day. Okay. Can I have a healing message, please, for our Cancers and Cancers person? Thank you. Action, and it's come out in reverse. So your person, they weren't taking any action. There was too much non-action on your person's side of the table. And you might have gone, well, okay then, if they're not going to do anything, and if this is all going to be on me, then I'm just going to cut my losses and take it elsewhere. And that has given your person the kick up the arse that they needed. And at the bottom of the deck is independence. Yeah. Maintaining that very strong sense of self, and remembering to be your own person within a relationship. Okay, action. Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. To take action is to initiate change. To take action is to use your power. And to take action is to be creative and bold. So yours came out in reverse. So the reverse meaning, overactivity is a sure sign that something is being avoided. It is not always through doing that the most important things get done. Action creates change, but perhaps you're moving on before you've had a chance to fully be with what is happening in the present. Like the tourist who leaps from the car, snaps a photo, and then zooms off to the next site, you could be missing out, skimming the surface and tiring yourself and others with your frantic activity. Turn the engine off, put the camera down, and take a long, slow walk through the situation as it is. Drawing this card inverted is telling you to spend time in the being rather than the doing. So relax and breathe it all in. Yeah, remember, you're a human being, not a human doing, Cancers. And a lot of you do run around doing everything else for everyone else, and you end up not seeing to your own needs in the meanwhile. There may be something here that is hard for you to face. Do you believe deep down that relationships should be smooth and easy, and if they're anything else, then they're not working? Do you get bored easily and then just move on? Is it hard for you to just laze around with your partner without feeling agitated? Yeah, so some of you are needing to keep busy all of the time. Otherwise, you just become bored and just not know what to do with yourself. So some of you don't even know how to slow down and relax. Notice if what you're doing is just a reaction to the discomfort of the situation. Check carefully to see if you're avoiding something, maybe from fear of allowing somebody getting too close. Then wonder if that's the way that you always want it to be. Interesting. Yeah, so there is a lot to unpack there, Cancers. And again, it's another nod at what we were saying at the start of your read, with like the beginning of January for you. You could be feeling that like you're doing everything at the moment, and everyone else is just like that. They've got this attitude that anything and everything that you do is just not good enough. You know, a good starting point is to take a day off. And if you find that you're becoming bored and that you don't know what to do yourself because you have to have that day off, then that would be a really good time to introspect as to why that would be, and why you would feel guilty for having one day of just doing nothing. Like, where does that guilt come from? Why is there this innate need to do everything for everyone else? Like, why is that there? Okay. Really interesting read. That is what I have for you, Cancers. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is more catered towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Please do remember that tarot, it's not a scapegoat, it is not a crutch, it's just a guide, okay? You're the one that's in charge of your destiny. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Okay, bye.